Namaste everyone. My name is Ganga Gurung and I am an occupational therapist working with children with disabilities for almost 5 years in Nepal. The scarcity of therapeutic equipment and resources for the children I work with inspired me to establish a company in Bloom Park 2 years ago, which imports as well as develops physical, sensory, communication, cognitive assistive products locally for children in Nepal. I am dedicated to the promotion and advocacy of occupational therapy in Nepal as the Secretary for Association of Nepal Occupational Therapists. In Nepal, with a total population of around 30 million, 2.2% of people have some form of disabilities. Given our geographical and economic scenario, the need for local production of assistive products is high. A country where healthcare and technological innovation are just advancing, there is an opportunity to develop a person-focused sustainability approach from the outset. This is a time when innovations in assistive products are on the rise. The individual needs, wants, expectations are often left behind. Occupational therapy plays a key role in advancing appropriate assistive technology provision as occupational therapy is a person-centered health profession with a unique focus on the therapeutic use of everyday life occupations with persons, groups, or populations for the purpose of enhancing, empowering, and enabling participation, health, and well-being. Occupation relates to every aspect of daily living within the context or environment it happens. With only 9 occupational therapists currently working in Nepal, today is an opportunity to highlight the importance of our role in assistive technology provision to meet people's needs now and in the future. There is a critical need to develop occupational therapy in Nepal. Occupational therapy brings in a unique perspective where the person is the center of the bespoke product development, taking into account a person's intrinsic and extrinsic factors for physical, psychological, social, environmental, and spiritual elements, which influences their occupational performance, what they do and how they do it, and the individual's readiness to accept their situation or disability and make informed choices and take control of what is important and what will meet their goals and aspirations. With the guidance of occupational therapy professor Dr. Rosie Gurung, I am working collaboratively with the team with specific focus on person-centered, goal-oriented, and graded approach to co-produce bespoke product provision, follow-up, and therapeutic management, where the person's current and future needs are taken into consideration. When working with someone who has sustained an illness or injury that impacts on their everyday activities, it is important to understand this impact from their perspective and work together to identify and prioritize goals that are achievable. We do this by understanding the person's narrative or story, the context or environment in which they live and work to match solutions into everyday living at the right time with the best solution and the built-in follow-up mechanisms to support successful assistive product use, which promotes sustainable use of the assistive technology that is meaningful and fulfilling to the individual's life. It was important to build rapport with the individual and their family by meeting them in their environment at home or their workplace, conducting an individual interview to understand their situation from their perspective, their everyday life, context, performance patterns, values, and interests. This creates an occupational profile, working together to prioritize desired goals related to their quality of life, health, and well-being. Then, synthesizing information from the person's occupational profile, we worked with the individual to identify the impact of the disability on daily living activity engagement while identifying the psychosocial, socioeconomic, environmental barriers. This was achieved by an occupational therapy model of practice, person, environment, occupation, and participant, that is called the PEOP, and outcome measures like COPM, Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, and the FIM, Functional Independence Measure, alongside specific functional assessments. It is important to understand that person's readiness to accept their disability emotionally and psychologically and seek to put in place or link with relevant education, counseling, and psychosocial supports alongside the provision of the bespoke product. During the product co-design process, as the OT, it was my role to assist the team to ensure the design was in keeping with the person's priorities, their real goals and desired outcomes they want from the product. to enhance acceptance and to reduce the risk of abandonment. A therapeutic intervention plan is designed addressing not only physical interventions and prosthetic management, but to restoring, modifying daily living activities, education, and training as integral to a person's overall well-being across the life course. As part of the occupational therapy process, we will set up a follow-up strategy for a sustainable use of the assistive technology and connecting, for example, with peer support groups for a real sense of belonging, which can enable the process towards success. Co-designing, in keeping in mind the person at the center of the product development process, can truly benefit all of the interdisciplinary team, enhancing, giving the ability to choose an appropriate product according to the lifestyles, ongoing needs. Thank you very much, and over to Ben.